Hey, this is your boy Dr. Boyce Watkins, the People's Scholar, and I'm listening to my homeboy Vigilante on Tell It Like It T.I. Is Radio, so make sure you tune in every day because this is where it's going down.
What's up, people? This is Vigilante for reasonforrhymes.com. That's reason with the number 4rhymes.com. Tell It Like It T.I. Is Radio Show and yourblackworld.net. You can also hit me at www.spreaker.com/VIGALANTEE for more commentary and things like that you want to hear from me. But let's get into the real deal. And the real deal, black people's stock is on the decline when it comes to how the world perceives us, especially the media. We are on the decline. And it's obvious. It takes a video camera to capture some of the things that is did wrong to us. We already know about Ben Fields being fired. We saw the Eric Garner case. We see many of videos. We don't get the benefit of the doubt. They doubt our benefits, if you get what I'm saying. So even when you see Raven Simone with her stupid ass, matter of fact, you deserve a back slap for the crap that you do. Yeah, a little entertainment don't hurt nobody. But I can't even get mad at her anymore. It's obvious. But don't worry about the clown by the name of Raven Simone. Check out what the other woman said. Parents, it's on y'all to take care of, because she's in a white privileged world where you got a father and his wife, you got a man in the household, so to speak. So it makes it like, if my world is like that, it's on them. And she had no concern about what happened to the young woman. Now, these would be the same people if this was a white girl or a woman was dead wrong by a man and she happened to be white and she was manhandled. All the women groups. Matter of fact, where are the women groups at? Where's the outrage? Let's go march right now in South Carolina. If it was a dog, would you do it then? Would Peter come out? Would Peter come out? Where is all these women groups at now when a young black girl who's been traumatized? You see the indifference in their speech. Raven, which is an idiot, talking about, put your cell phone down, girl, all that bullshit. But I wasn't caring about her because that's expected from her. But the other host, it was the one in the middle, said, wait a minute, y'all both missing the point. They'll say, well, if she had to obey the authorities, then she would have never got that. That's when you know that your stock is on the decline. Nobody cares. So when people say Black Lives Matter, there's a point to that. Because in the eyes of everybody else, they're sick of our spiel. How the media and how white supremacy have pushed this perception about us. All we do is cry. All we do is cry. And we beg people. We're sick of black people. It's them that killing each other. Look at the hood. Look at the drug. Never mind mass incarceration. Never mind the economic reasons. Never mind all that. All they do is complain, and we're sick of them. We're sick of them. And I know they're saying, damn it, if the girl hadn't filmed that, then it would have just been her word against everybody else's word. And it would have been easier to explain away. Easier to explain away. Man, if nobody was filming Eric Gardner, then it would have been easier to explain away. Walter Scott, easier to explain away. I did something on the eye test. Y'all saw what you saw. But it's Don Bitter Ass Lemon talking about we need to see more. We need to see what happened earlier. Because our stock does not matter. It's declining, y'all. Reverse it. Make it a white student, like I said before. And the stock will rise. Like everybody will see, oh, I'm outraged. How could they do Becky Sue like that? I'm sticking with that name, y'all. Becky Sue. Why? Because white people's stock is high. It's high. If these things, if art, so-called imitate life, if this happens in any other town, if the Michael Brown case was Timothy Brown, it would be different. If a black cop shot him and left his body laid in the street, dead, blood leaking out for 2 hours, they would be outraged. If Bobby was walking from Quick Trip and a black man followed him around and the police told him to stand still, stay down, they got it, and Bobby ended up dead, it would be a different case than Trayvon Martin. You kind of get the tram I'm heading to? Our stock is declining. Nobody cares anymore. And you damn sure better have the proof. So I implore all parents, please get your kid a cell phone with the high-tech stuff so they can record. Get your kid a cell phone so they can record, because without the footage, you won't be able to prove a damn thing. And I just can only imagine our ancestors and the people before technology, the pain they went through when you can't explain nothing that anybody will believe, because our stock is declining. And at least with the camera, at least you have a fighting chance. Not a great chance, because they could try to think of every other way, but it was so you couldn't explain that one off, what he did, what Ben Fields did. You couldn't explain that off. You really couldn't explain it with the Eric Gardner. But they tried, and obviously you see what came out of it. I don't care how much money you give a family. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want none of my members in my family dead over some money. You know, it'll never repay back him. That's the thing. And the guy was talking about they wasn't trained to do that way. And body cameras, okay, maybe it will help. But I say, besides body cameras, you better have your camera ready and shoot. Sadly, that's where we at now, especially if you're black. Now, we've seen some other police brutality towards white people and other race, but damn, they on a roll with us. So, our stock is not where it's at because we can't collectively get together to fight something. Our bluff, as well as our stock is going down, our bluff has been called. Nobody's scared of the black man anymore because the black man's too busy one-upping each other, fighting on who's going to be the leader. Everybody got all these different ideas, but we ain't thought of one that we can actually do together to make an impact. We ain't boycotting nothing to make a financial impact. Black Friday's coming. We saw the lines out there for Michael Jordan shoes. Hey, our stock is down. Our stock is down. What are we going to do about it? Or are we going to continue watching cases like this happen to finally it happen to enough people that we finally say we fed up? By that time, what will we have? Y'all know when the stock started declining, people start bailing out. But let's remix that. When the black stock is already declining and people are not only bailing out, they saying if I can't beat them, join them. They freaking selling out too. You think I'm lying? Ask Raven. This has been Vigalantee for reasonforrhymes.com. Tell it like a TI is. And yourblackworld.net. Hit me up later, y'all. But right now, we got to put a little more. We need to find some investors that's willing to invest in our race because we're valuable. They know it, but they'll never show it. And we got to do everything in the world. It take the worst things in the world for them to even blink an eye to do something. And that's a damn shame when we got a black president sitting up there in the White House. Out.